27 car, Casey Atwood, almost lost control.
And a big...
Oh, trouble, trouble.
Oh, and one car upside down.
Casey Atwood. And sliding through the grass, Kenson climbs around.
White and yellow flag.
Atwood's car is destroyed. Watch that number 27 car on the left side of your screen.
Andy Hillenberg gets in the back of him, and he gets into the outside wall. You can see the 18 car there. The hood's all torn up on it where he got in the back of Casey Atwood.
It was right up and almost over Mike McLaughlin.
He's back down on the back end and then back to the front end.
Here goes the race.
There's trouble.
Car upside down.
Schrader.
Like Schrader's number 25, side over side, end over end. Another car in trouble and also getting airborne.
Terry Labonte is involved. His car spinning around up and clips Ken Schrader, his teammate, and sends him around. Schrader's car going backwards. The roof flaps are up, and then he gets hit by Ricky Craven, and then that flips the car over.
He just drove in under him.
And then other cars coming back with all the smoke and people.
Michael Waltrip's car begins to slip and slide on the outside and contacts the concrete wall nearly head on. The car is sawed in half by that concrete barrier there. One of the most spectacular and violent crashes I have ever seen, Ed Jarrett.
Jerry, I've been involved in auto racing for more than 30 years, and I don't remember ever seeing a car torn up this much.
The safety crews have run over.
Well, Jerry, I said it's sort of on its side, or, boy, yes, it is upside down.
Michael Waltrip in his car having hard contact out of turn 2. We'll check in to see what's going on.
And there we go! Steve Griffin with a horrible crash. And fire on the racetrack.
It's knocked the gas tank out of the 41 car. That's what we see blazing over there. I think the gas tank is over against the wall.
Get Steve out of the car. Here's the Pennzoil copter cam shot.
And there we see Grissom. There we see the gasoline. Look at all that gasoline when it ignites, when he hits the wall. And there we see Mike Wallace go through, ignite the gasoline. Wow.
I had no idea how bad it was. I had no idea how ugly it looked. I actually hit the wall upside down.
Ned, and you can see Craven's car overturn there and fly up and then down the banking with several cars underneath as the car overturned in the air and came to the rest of the
bank. 5 cars went underneath him as when he hit that outside wheel fence on top of the cement wall, and it threw it back across.
Outside.
And Ernie going with Earnhardt down on the inside. That's going to hit. Oh, big time trouble.
Terrible crash. Front of the field all torn up. Earnhardt's number 3. Head on into the wall at 190 miles an hour.
He almost got upside down. That car got very high off the ground.
And they're going to cut him out of the car. And Earnhardt is on his feet.
Boy, as close as you can see, Earnhardt's car gets upside down and gets hit there by
a
That's Robert Presley. That's Robert Presley in the 33 got into.
Oh, look at Earnhardt got sideways. Somebody looked like made some contact.
Uh-oh, we've got a problem.
Contact here. Sure, Darrell Waltrip is still right. Waltrip's car gets on the wheel and over.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch. What appears to be a very, very serious crash. Joe Ruttman, the other car involved in that incident.
You know, it's the perfect storm. If nothing had happened, if we'd have stayed side by side, Joe would have probably pulled out, stalled out, and we'd have kept on going. But because Sterling bumped into
they came off of turn 2 and started Darrell to the infield, and Rutten took him with him.
Car rolled over 5 or 6 times and came to rest on its side. And the rescue of Darrell Waltrip continues.
Pull away a little bit. They're trying to break it in. Trouble behind. Rusty Wallace is turning over.
Rusty Wallace, 20 feet in the air, spinning, crashing.
Well, I'll tell you, when they're running that close together and jockeying around position, you just know that things like this are going to happen. And a very unfortunate situation for Rusty Wallace.
Racing back to the line.
To the flag as Dale 100-miler in July a couple of years ago. There it is again.
Another angle. Looks like Derek Cope was involved.
Yeah, he clipped the 30 car of Michael Waltrip. They got together.
And as you watch that, it reminds me a bit of the late Connie Saylor, who passed away just a week ago. Remember when he sailed down the backstretch, Ned? What a great racer he was, and died of cancer this past week.
Oh, and he's upside down. Into the guardrail, side over side, end over end, and Davey Allison has experienced a horrifying crash.
Oh! Where Davey slipped. There he was saying. Okay, Davey? Davey, you okay?
Is upside down. Fuel is pouring out of it.
Well, that was a good indication. Yes, it was. Yeah. He clapped his hands. Apparently, Davey is talking to them.
That was a good indication that, hey, we don't need to cut the guy. He's going to be able to get out of here by himself is what I took from that.
That's what exactly the way I read it.
Let's certainly hope that's what it means. There is Davey on the stretcher being taken to a gurney that will put him into the ambulance.
Comes through the tri-oval. Checkered is waving. Ernie Irvin wins, and Rusty spins and gets airborne. And flips wildly right at the start-finish line, very reminiscent of his accident at Daytona.
Oh, man. That is too bad. Come on, brother. Let's see.
What a way.
Yeah, he's moving. I see him moving around in the car. I saw it there. We see.
At Daytona.
Oh, man. That is too bad. Come on, brother. Let's see.
What a way.
Yeah, he's moving. I see him moving around in the car. I saw it there. We see his head moving around.
Yes, we do.
Thank God. He said on the radio that he was okay. Oh
my gosh.
Man. And I tell you what, it looks like a bomb has went off on the way down to the car.
Mark Martin is picked up where he left off before. One car spinning, the car number 41.
Johnny Benson, as a car takes a roll as it slid backwards, apparently the air just picked the back end.
Well, it was side by side with John Krebs.
Oh.
John Krebs goes wow.
Oh, yeah.
Out through there in front of Derek Cope.
And the car overturned several times, so our concern isn't about Derek Cope.
Well, he is. Oh, and Earnhardt gets hurt. Elliott hard in the wall. Major crash here on the front stretch. A car upside down. That's Bill Elliott. And Dale Earnhardt was on his side as he came down through the tri-oval. A major.
An easy Sunday drive can turn sideways in the blink of an eye, like Neil Bonnet's ride back in 1993.
Wow, that's the kind of lick that Neil didn't want to take, but look at him, he's crawling out of it.
Number 1, Ken, and it looks like somebody got into the wall and then came back down into the other cars, and then there is a car going over the wall. It's a red car. It could be the car number 32 of Jimmy Horton. We think that's who it is.
One's car was involved. The Richie Petty car was involved. And there are the remains of the car that went over the wall.
And it looks like someone standing there with a helmet, Ken.
And got out of that.
Let's hope that is the case. The helmet goes off. And boy, if that's the case, that is very, very good news.